Let us start. I hope that okay, everybody has joined, no? Okay, good. Is the screen visible? Tell me.
No,
Not
sir.
now.
No, sir.
I'm going to share. Wait.
No, sir. No, sir.
Wait. Now is the screen visible
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
yes, sir.
properly?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So let me take that file. Did everyone do that activity that I told you to do?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Economic, which one? Economic, social and political change regarding your town, society or village. Yes or no?
Which village?
Yes, sir.
Village or city or town, whatever wherever you are living.
Yes, sir. It's completed.
Okay, good. So today we have to take the thinking about time and historical periods. Okay. Can you see the screen?
Yes, sir.
So did we complete this one? Jatis.
Yes, sir.
Then Jatis versus villages. This one, this PPT.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Completed.
And this one, regions and empires.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay, unique region, language region, religions is done. Okay. Now yes, time and historical periods. That is thinking about time and historical periods. This is the last topic of our chapter. Then today we will complete this chapter. Clear? Okay, good.
Yes.
So first, let's start with the time. Whose mic is on? Please switch off the mic first. Switch off the mic first. Or shall I put in lecture mode? Okay. Okay, let's start. Let's start. See, for historians, time reflects how society and economic organization changed. Okay, and how ideas and beliefs transform. So what does time suggest according to historians? According to them, what is the time? It shows how the society and economic organization change, means how social change has occurred, how economic change has occurred, and how idea and beliefs transformed or changed. This is what, according to historians, the time is. Clear? The study of time becomes easier by dividing the past into large segments. So, what is that? So, if we study about time, I don't want to hear this kind of noise. It's better that I put in lecture mode. Okay. Listen. So the study of time becomes... Please don't switch on the mic, otherwise I'll put in lecture mode. Study of time becomes easier Okay. So according to historians, what time is? Yeah, it shows the social change, economic change, and how the ideas and beliefs are transformed. The study of time becomes easier. Now, when does it become easier? When we divide it into periods. Yes or no? So that already you have seen previously. How we divide history. We divide history into periods. Yes or no? So these segments are known as periods or large segments. When we divide the time into large segments, so these segments are known as periods. Now, on what basis are periods divided? Okay, on what basis are periods divided? How the periods are divided? On what basis? So on the basis of shared characteristics. What is that? On the basis of shared characteristics. So that I know, I understand that you have not understood regarding what is that. Sir, what is shared characteristics? No problem, we can understand with an example. So here one example is given. For example, in the mid 19th century means starting from 1800 to 1900. So between that, say like 1850, so that is the mid 19th century. Clear? So in the mid 19th century, British historians divided Indian history into three periods. So how did the British historian divide Indian history? They divided into three. This you will learn in class 8, little more in detail about this. Clear? So here only a few detail is given. See, British history is divided into three. That is, which are the three? Hindu, Muslim, and British. So this division was based on the idea. So what is that idea? That the religion of the ruler was the only important change. The religion of the ruler is the only important change. Okay. So this division is based on what? The religion of the ruler. Means whatever religion is followed by the ruler, okay, and that is considered as an important change in those times. So the religion that is followed by the ruler of a particular province, so that province or a state of the so that ruler is following which religion, that is considered as very important change. Okay, so this division is based on this one, the first one, and the second one is there were no significant developments. There were no any significant or specific, like proper development was not there. Okay, now this division is based on which factor? So we are going to see that factor. What is that factor? So such a division based only on one factor. Ignored the diversity of our subcontinent. Means this division based only on one factor, that is they ignore the diversity of subcontinent. Diversity means, understand what is diversity? You might have learned in class 6. Yes, who knows? Who can tell me? Who can tell me what is diversity? You are already learned, I know that. In civics you have learned. Yes or no? Yes, who knows? Isha Panara, what are you writing? What is that? Clothes. Only clothes is there for diversity. You have learned in civics, no? What do you mean by diversity? You can say, you can switch on the mic and say. Yes, festival, clothes, then on the basis of the main thing you forgot. What is the main thing? Only Isha is replying. Where are others? Yes, yes. Language. That is language. Yes. What do you want, Kavya? Mute your mic. Don't disturb. Okay. Yes, Kavya, what do you want? If you have doubt, write it down in the chat box. Don't switch on the mic. Write it down in the chat box. Please don't switch on the mic. Your mic has lot of disturbance. Okay? See, there were no other significant developments, and it is based on one factor, that is they ignore the diversity, okay, of the subcontinent, means our India, means Indian subcontinent. Now therefore most historians don't follow this periodization today. So why they did not follow the periodization? Why? Because British historians divided history into three. What is that? Hindu, Muslim and British. And that was not accepted by the historians. Why? What is the reason? Because they ignored the diversity of the subcontinent. See, this is the main point. You should remember this. Okay? You should remember this thing. Why they ignored that? Or what is the reason that they ignored? That you can underline also in page number 12. Second paragraph. The division was based on idea. Second paragraph, from third line you can underline. Page number 12 in your textbook. Second means not second paragraph, last paragraph. Last, not second. Page number 12, last paragraph, third line onwards you have to underline. See, this division was based on the idea that religion of rulers was only important. Means what? Religion was considered important, and there were no significant, or there were no any proper developments so in the economy, society and culture. Clear? Now such a division is, or such a division also ignored the rich diversity of the subcontinent. Okay. So most of the historians did not follow this periodization, but few historians followed that. Now let's see how. Okay, see, now let's understand the basis of classification, how it was classified. So based on what factors are periods divided? So what are the factors in which periods are divided? Okay, let's see. First one is, see, many historians consider social and economic factors to characterize and divide a period. So what are the factors? The historians consider what? Social and economic factors. For what purpose? To divide a period, or to make the classification, or to make the periods. Okay, see, for example, early societies and early kingdoms. Okay, this was you have already learned in class 6th. Okay, what was taught in class 6th? Okay, early society and early kingdoms. Okay, how did they consider considering the factors, how they changed into different periods, or how the periods was divided. We have already learned in early society and early kingdom, that in class 6. Now medieval history, now we are going to study, or we are studying right now. That is, in this class you will study, okay, and later you will study about modern history. So these are the three examples on which you can understand how, on which factors, okay, the periods were divided. Clear? Now let's discuss the medieval history. What all happened in the medieval? So what actually happened in this medieval history, that we will understand. Okay, so listen. The first point, reduction in number of pastoral people and forest dwellers. What is that? Yes, number of people were reduced, and the people living in the forest, they were also reduced. These things happened in medieval history. Means in this history right now we are learning that. The second point, increase in peasants. Peasants means the people those are doing agricultural work, or like farmers or low caste people. So they were actually increased. Where? In the societies. And third is the rise of regional and outside powers. Regional powers were developed. Fourth is development of Hinduism and Islam as major religions. Hinduism and Muslim or Islam religion was more developed. The last, arrival of European trading companies. So these are the things that happened in the medieval history. Europe. See, what is the first one? Number of pastoral people, or number of people, or forest living people were reduced. Second one is peasants were increased. Yes or no? In where? In society. Third is outside powers or regional powers developed. Fourth is Hinduism and Islam religions were majorly developed. And fifth one is, yes, European trading companies were arrived more. Now, there was a lot of change within these 1,000 years. Now, what are little more changes that happened in these 1,000 years? What is that? For example, 16th or 18th centuries were very different from the 8th or 11th century. Now, see, when talking about 16th or 18th century, so they were actually different from the 8th or 11th century. Therefore, describing an entire period of history is not very easy. Why is it not easy? Because even see, from 8th to 11th century, or say like 16th to 18th century, there is a lot of differences, or no? When talking about 8th century to or 16th century, so how many years gap? How many centuries gap? Not years. Yes, 8 centuries gap are there. Century I am talking. Century means, what is century? Century means how many years?
100 years.
Yes. So 8th century I am talking, here we are talking about century. So 8th century to 16th century. So what is, how many years, or sorry, how many centuries difference? 8th century difference. So 8th century difference means how many years? Who can tell me? 8th century difference is there between 8th century and 16th century. So how many years?
800 years gap.
Yes, very good. Okay, so that is 800 years gap are there. So just think that how many changes would have happened in these 1,000 years. Means 700 to 1750. In this 1,000 years, in 800 years only these many changes are there. Then just think of 1,000 years difference. So how many difference would be there? Lot of. Yes or no? We cannot imagine also. So to describe an entire period, okay, so that is why describing a period, entire period is not easy. Even 800 years is difficult. So obviously 1,000 years is going to be difficult only. Okay, did you get me? I hope that you understood. Now let's see what is the, yeah, understood?
Yes, sir.
Good. So, okay. Mute your mic, mute. Next topic, that is medieval versus modern history. So because the word modern suggests material progress and intellectual advancement. Now what does that modern, so when I tell you about modern history, so suddenly what comes to your mind? You would think that you would start thinking about technology or development or advanced technology. Yes or no? Modern. Yes or no? So modern word itself suggests material progress or intellectual advancement. So it may seem that modern periods were more progressive than medieval periods. Yes or no? So if I ask you a question, whether modern history is progressive or medieval history is progressive, so you would definitely say modern. Okay, why? Because it has got lot of advanced technologies in this modern history. Okay, so modern periods were more progressive than the medieval periods, and the medieval period was lacking any progress and advancement. So medieval period was not having this much of what? Advanced technology. That is why it lacked what? Progress. That is why the medieval period or medieval history lacked progress. Clear this one about modern and medieval? But that is not the case. Now let's understand it a little more clear. In fact, during this 1,000 years, the society and economies in several regions of subcontinent progressed so much. But see, that is not the case. That modern history is having advanced technology, so it is considered very much developed, and medieval is not developed because it does not have advanced technology. That is not the case. Okay, we can understand. For understanding it is okay, but that is not the real case. In fact, in this 1,000 years, when we are talking about the society and economy in several regions, means different regions, the economical as well as social. Okay, so social activity of the subcontinent progressed so much. Even then, okay, In this thousand-year gap, there was lot of social and economical changes. Clear? How that they attracted the interest of European trading companies. Yes, the interest of trading companies was so, like we can say, like interesting, means they had an interest, or they were attracted with that. They had an interest in the European trading companies. Okay. So this is what the entire point is. So we have completed the first chapter. Understood? Understood, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
So that's
sir.
all. That's all. Finally, we have completed the entire chapter. I hope that everybody has understood the chapter. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Good. Now, ask your doubts if anybody has. If you have any doubt, ask me. Who can tell me?
Sir, I have a doubt.
Yes.
Sir, you have told that we before to write the important points that
Yes.
we have to write which you have highlighted to us, or that from the slide.
Both. Slide which I told you to take the screenshot, that also, if you feel that it is important for you. They are important points only. Actually, they are from, those points are from textbook only. They are important also. But if you write it down, it would be easy for you at the time of learning. Clear? That's why I told you. So it's better you write down. Write down the screenshot, that one also, and also the underlined one. Whatever things I have made you underline, that also you have to write down in the fair notebook before starting the question answers. Clear? Clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Now what we can do is there anybody who has found out the answers, question answers, or the exercises? Is there anyone
Yes,
who has
sir.
done that? Yes. So
Yes, sir.
shall we discuss?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So everyone take page number 14. Please mute your mic. Whose mic has got disturbance, please don't switch on the mic. Okay. If your room is silent, if you're sitting in a silent place, then only keep the mic on. Otherwise, please switch off. Don't switch on the mic unnecessarily. Every day I have to say this. Okay. The first question: who was considered a foreigner in the past? Who can answer me? Who knows the answer? If you know, then
Sir, can I?
yeah, you have to say the reference also. Okay, you have to say the reference means understand where the answer is. You have to tick. You have to show which page number in which paragraph this answer is. Okay, you have to give the reference also. Clear? Okay. Yes, please. Yes, yes. Can you?
Sir, Shnabi was not a foreigner.
Sir,
What?
can I?
Yes, wait a minute.
Sir, can I?
Yes, sure. Can you see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Sir, can I?
Yes. Okay. Yes. Can I? Don't do can I. If you want to say, just start. Don't waste time. We have not got time.
Sir, any stranger who appeared, say, in a given village, someone who was not a part of that society or culture, was considered a foreigner in the past.
Okay, can you say the reference?
Sir, now can I tell?
Yes, who is laughing? Yes, you can say.
Sir, a person
Say the
who
reference
was
first. Hmm.
a person who was a stranger or who was not a part of the society or a culture was considered as the foreigner or pardesi, or sir, what we
Yes.
say that as ajnabi.
Ajnabi. Yes. Hmm.
In this sense,
Yes.
a forest user was a foreigner for a city dweller,
Hmm.
but two peanuts living in the same village were not the foreigners
Yes.
to each other,
Good.
even thought
Yeah.
they
Even
may
though.
have
Not even thought. Even though. Hmm.
even though they may have had a different religions.
Okay. Good. Yes.
Sir, it is the right answer.
Yes, it is almost right. But can you say the reference? Where did you find this? Say the page number from the textbook, and say the paragraph also.
Sir, can I tell the reference?
Oh.
I know.
Yes,
I
sure,
will find it.
sure. Say the reference.
On page number 4, first paragraph,
Yes,
first
good.
line to third line. A part of that society or culture.
Good. See, any stranger, starting from there, yes or no? Any stranger who appeared, say, in given village, someone who is a part of that society or culture, and a city dweller, therefore, might have regarded as a forest dweller as a foreigner. Okay,
Sir,
clear? Yes.
sir, we have to write a question answers today.
Yes, sure. Today I will be sharing the PDF also. First, we can discuss from the PDF also today.
Okay, sir.
Who has got this disturbance? Please don't disturb. Now, next time onwards, I won't allow anyone to speak. I will directly put in lecture mode. What I am going to say, that only you have to do. I told you many times, every day I have to say this. Now, from next lecture, I will notice this. Unnecessarily, if you are saying something, then say and then suddenly switch on the mic. Switch off the mic. Don't keep it on unnecessarily without any use. Okay? Otherwise, from next class, if this is not followed, I will directly put in lecture mode from starting of the lecture. I will not allow anyone to speak anything. Only what I say, that you have to listen. And I will end the class. Clear? Yes, please, what do you want to say? And if I say your mic is not clear, it is making disturbance, then please don't switch on the mic. Just communicate with the chat box. Clear? That's it. Kavi, I think it's your mic. Please switch on the mic. Let me see. Please switch on the mic. Let me see whether. Yes, it has your mic only. Your mic has got some problem. It is making lot of noise. So Kavya, don't switch on your mic. If you want to say anything, just directly say it in the chat box. Clear, Kavya? Is it clear? Kavya, say yes or no in chat box. Don't switch on the mic. Your mic is having lot of disturbance. Yes, Kavya, if you want to say the answer, don't say, because no problem. I know that you know the answer. Okay? Because your mic has problem, no? It is making lot of noise, disturbance. That's why. Okay? Okay, so that is the reference, but still let us discuss that answer in a little more clear way. Let us discuss little more properly. Okay, so please, can you see the screen? Tell me if the screen is visible.
Yes,
sir.
See, the first answer. See, the term foreigner is used for any stranger, the same one. So it is reference from page number 4, first paragraph. See, any stranger who appeared It is starting from there only. Say in given village, someone who was not a part of the society or culture. So in this sense, forest dweller was a foreigner for a city dweller. I told you, I explained also. Okay, this means if a forest dweller was considered to be foreigner for a city dweller, means when a forest person comes to city, so what will the city person think? He will think that yeah, he is a foreigner. Why? Because he is some different. He has come from the nearby forest only. But what will the people living in city think? They will think that he is a foreigner. Yes or no? But two persons living in the same village were not foreigners to each other. Now, suppose when two persons are living in the same village, okay, so they are not considered foreigners. But if one person comes from another village or from faraway place, then only he is considered as foreigner. Understood this one? But if they live in same village, then they are not considered, even though they had different religion or caste background. Then also they are not considered foreigner. Why? Because they are living in same village. But the thing that matters is if they are coming from faraway place or from other state or from other country, then definitely they are considered as a foreigner. Understood? Who was considered as foreigner in the past? Clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, so now let's discuss the true or false, everyone. The first one, we do not find inscriptions for a period after 700. Who can say the answer?
Sir,
What's the answer?
Say?
Yes.
Sir, false.
So how? Why you can say? How you can say false? How you can say? Shreya, how you can say it is false? How you can say it is false? Because you have to say the reason also. Why?
Sir, can I tell the reason?
Yes, sure.
Sir, we can find the inscription in archives, but here it is written we don't find inscription for
Yes,
the period
very
after
good, very good.
700.
Very good, Diya, very good. See, we already studied, no, when we are learning about archives, the documents, means where the documents are kept. So I told you that if the historians in today's world, if they want to follow the documents from the past history, so what they will do? They will go to the archives and they will collect there the old documents and they write it down from there, or old inscription. Yes or no? Inscriptions or manuscript. Mostly manuscripts are found, but inscriptions are also found in archives. Some of them, but mostly there are manuscripts only that are handwritten. Clear? So we cannot say that inscriptions are not found after 700. So this statement is false. Now next one. The Marathas asserted their political importance during this period. Is it true or false? Who can say? The Marathas asserted their political importance during this period. Yes, who can say? Hello? Is anybody there?
Yes, sir.
Yes, tell me. What is? It is false. Then can you say why false? Soham? Why false? Soham? You can switch on the mic if you want. Yes, Soham? You can switch on the mic. The Marathas asserted their political importance during this period. This we have learned in which topic? Social and political groups. There. Yes or no? So there we have learned. Yes, Shreya. Sure, you can say. Switch on the mic and say.
Sir, answer is false, and that reason is the Maratha.
Dear, your voice is lagging. Shreya,
Politically.
Shreya, your voice is lagging. Can you say it once again?
Sir, I'm written in the chat box. Answer is a false, and reason is the Marathas arrested their political importance during 700 and 15th century period.
Can you say where did you find? Can you say where did you find? Hello. Can you say where did you find this? Shreya. Hello. Can you hear me? Say the reference. If in the textbook you have found, say the reference.
So, page.
Is page number? Hello.
So, page.
Yes. Your voice. Yes, Dhruvi. Yes, you can say. Shreya's voice is not coming. Dhruvi. Dhruvi. Are you there? Switch on the mic and say. Yes, please. Dhruvi. Switch on the mic and say. Can you all hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Say Dhruvi. You are saying no? I know the reference. Yes. You can switch on the mic and say Dhruvi. How can you say that? Shreya's mic is not on.
Sir, may I tell now?
Yes. Where can you find that? The Marathas asserted their political importance during this period. Yes, Dhruvi, continue. Shreya, can you switch on the mic?
Yes, sir.
Can you say where did you find that?
Yes, sir. One second. Sir.
It's not. I cannot hear your voice. You cannot asserted. Okay, the Marathas asserted their political importance during this period. So answer is false. Okay. They have not asserted their political importance. Okay, that I told you. You will be learning further in this class only. In chapter number, last chapter, history. Okay, there you will be learning about Marathas, means how did they asserted their political importance. This period I have not yet started, means this is from 700 to 1750, means just we are going to reach only. Okay, the 18th century we are going to reach. Okay, so in this time period we cannot say perfectly that the Marathas have started their political influence or their political importance. Clear? So the answer is?
I can say the third one answer.
Yes, answer is false for second one. Now third one, yes, forest dwellers were sometimes pushed out of their lands with the spread of agricultural settlements. True or false?
Sir, I can tell.
Yes, yes.
Sir, true.
How you can say true? Where did you find that? Forest dwellers were sometimes pushed out of their land with the spread of agricultural settlements. Yes, who can say? Soham, can you say that? Forest dwellers were sometimes pushed out of their lands with the spread of agriculture. Yes, Dia, sure.
Sir, it will be false.
It is false or true?
False. Sir, true only, sir.
Yes, sir, true.
Okay, who is saying true? And if you are saying false, you have to say the reason. If it is true, then it is okay, but still you have to find the reference. Where did you find that? Simply we cannot say no, true or false is meant that you have to understand and you have to say the answer, true or false.
Sir, I am telling the truth.
So if you're true, but still just say where did you find, means where can you say, from where can you say that it is true? If it is false, you have to give the reason, and if it is true, you have to say the reference that where it is said like that. If it is true, forest dwellers are pushed out of their land with the spread of agricultural settlements. In which topic you understood this?
Sir, in a new social and political group.
There you have found, no? In that topic where you have found that forest dwellers are moving according to their agricultural settlements.
Sir, wait, I am telling.
Yes. It
Sir,
is given.
It will be false because they were called as foreigner, they were not pushed out of the land. They were told as foreigners.
They are foreigners. Who?
Forest dwellers. But they were not pushed out.
They are not pushed out.
Yes, sir.
Then can you show? Yes, sir, continue.
It is on page number 4, first paragraph. They were known forest dweller as a foreigner, but two peasants living in same village were not foreigners to each other. Even though they may have had different religious or yes, sir. They may have had different religious or caste backgrounds.
Okay, so even though they had different religions or caste backgrounds, okay, they were known as foreigners, but they were living, the peasants living in the same village were not considered as the foreigners to each other. But you are saying the answer is false. But dear, understand the question. Here they are talking about, are the forest dwellers are considered as foreigners only. That is true. You are saying whatever you are saying is true. Okay, but according to the question, you are not saying. What is the question? Understand the question. Forest dwellers were sometimes, they are pushed out of the land with the spread of agricultural settlements. Means as the agricultural settlements were developing. Yes or no? As the agriculture was developed slowly. Okay, so as they have not got, I explained also this one, as they started clearing those forest dwellers. Do you remember? I explained also this. They started clearing the dwellers, the forest dwellers, from the place where they were living. In that habitat, in that topic, I have explained that. They started clearing them out of the forest wherever they were living. Okay. So according to this, we can understand the statement is what? Who said that? It is true. We have explained that. The forest people are, they have been cleared from the places wherever they are living. They are asked to go out from that place. In that habitat topic, I explained that. Means they were migrated. The habitat forced many forest dwellers to migrate. See that you can see on page number 8, second paragraph, 4th line. Can you see that, everyone?
Yes,
Page
sir.
number.
I am telling this answer to you, but you are talking with the Dia.
Acha, who said this? I was listening to Dia what she was saying. Okay, whether she is correct or not.
Sir, I am
Okay, I
Kavya.
was listening. Kavya. See, this is the answer. But Dia, you said it. You said one thing correct. You said that forest dwellers are considered as foreigners. That is true only. But according to whatever you have said, that is wrong. You are saying that statement is false, but this is not false. This is true. They were asked to get out of the land. Why? See that you can see on page number 8 once again. You can see on page number 8, second paragraph. No, it's okay. Now you might have understood. No, everyone understood. Page number 8. So, page number 8. Good. Now you understood means it is okay. It is given on, once again I will say the reference, page number 8, second paragraph, 4th line, read that. Changes in habitat force many forest dwellers to migrate. Means they were asked to pull out. They were pulled out of that. Pushed out of their lands. Okay, understood? So the state.
Yes, sir.
Sir. Hello, sir. Hello, sir. Sir.
Sir, your voice is not coming.
Sir. Sir. Sir.
On report south.
Sir.
Sir, I can tell the D1 Sultan Ghazuddin controlled Assam, Manipur and Kashmir. I tell this answer. Sir, is left the meeting. It will be network issue.
Sir.
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 Okay, the fourth statement is false because the correct one is given on page number 9. Can you see that? It is given on page number 9.
Page number 9.
Fourth. No, fifth line. From fifth line, read that. Which are the places he has ruled? He has ruled which place? Bengal, Ghazni, and
Afghanistan.
Afghanistan in the west, and also all the South India. So these are the original places. But in the statement, which are the places given? Assam, Manipur, and Kashmir. So according to this, is the statement true or false? Statement
false.
is false. Clear?
False.
Yeah. Who said true? It is not true. It is false.
Oh, sorry,
because,
sir. By mistake, I said.
Because in the textbook, the proof is there. It is written. Which are the places? Bengal, Ghazni, Afghanistan, and South India. These are the places.
Sir.
Okay, not Manipur, Assam, and what is that? Kashmir. They are the wrong. Okay. Yes. So,
Sir,
dear,
we have to write true, false, and filling the blanks in textbook only.
No. Write it. Everything should be written in your notebook.
Sir, we
Don't
have to
write in
write
text.
question also. True, false also.
Yes, question. Obviously, fair notebook, you have to write question also. Clear? Is it clear, everyone?
All right. Sir, we have to write the blanks.
Sir, in homework.
Listen to me first. You have to do, let's recall the first question. Second question is true or false. Third question is fill in the blanks. Fill in the blanks is easy only. You will easily get that. Okay. No need to, but I will share the PDF, so no problem. Okay. I'll share. I'm going to share the PDF. Yes, Kavya.
Sir, tomorrow is my birthday.
Okay. Tomorrow we can wish you. Okay. When you come. Okay. Yes.
Okay,
Good.
sir.
Okay. So everyone should complete this fair notebook, this entire exercise. That is, let's recall. That you have to do that. What is that? Question number 1 we have discussed. 2, true or false. That also you have to do. You have to write question and answer both. Then fill in the blanks also you have to. It is simple only. You can find it from the textbook. If you have read the textbook, it is easy for you to get the answer. Okay. So the homework is complete the fair notebook. Today I am sending the PDF, and watch the PDF, and you have to write it down in your fair notebook. But before starting the exercise, write down the important points that I told you to write from the screenshot as well as the underlined one. Then only, and also then after, write down the keywords also. It is given on page number 1414. Keywords: manuscript, jati, region, periodization. This thing you have to write down. Keywords. Okay. And then only after doing all these things, then only start doing this. Let's recall. Clear?
Okay, sir.
Now please be there. Don't go. Let me take the attendance.
Sir, we have to write keywords meaning also.
Okay, meaning I will give you. That also I will give you the hard words for this. Okay, that you have to, that PDF also I will send, and you have to write it down. Clear?
Yes,
Clear?
sir.
Okay, good. So let me take the screenshot. Don't leave. Please wait. Okay, done.
Sir, after the keywords or hard words, we have to write let's recall na.
Yes, after
Sir, your voice is lagging.
Sir, it is a 9-2.
Sir. Sir.
Hello, sir.
Hello,
Now
sir.
we can leave.
Sir, now can we leave the meeting?
Sir, I understand it. First you will send keywords or hard words PDF. We have to write that. Before that, we have to write important points. Then let's recall.
सर पर
Choose
निकल
which
गए सर
question.
लेफ्ट हो गए
Sir,
लेफ्ट हो गए
Diya.
हाँ, मुझे पता चल गया.
Bye.
बाय
Bye everyone.
बाय
Bye, everyone.